What's up, everyone? Another way back with more Dyson Sphere Program for you. Episode 79, just chilling out on Endor here in the recharging station. We got a power problem, that's why I just left Valk. I think it's Valk that does our motors. Now that I changed all the names, I get them all mixed up. Valk does... no, Greg Flowers is doing engines, and I left there because we just have a power problem. So I'm just going to go right to the source of the issue. So one of the sources of the issue is we're not making Mark II engines anymore. So we're going to make those again, because it's just not working. Now the supermagnetic rings will not consume them, so we'll have a little bit easier time creating them. Now the only issue is I built this thing right where the engines are supposed to be. So, and really this would be a perfect spot because I lined everything up, right, to be, you know, to funnel in what I need for these engines. So that's kind of a problem. One thing I could do is we need magnetic coils, right? These are engines. We can already pull those straight out of the dude, so we really don't need those. These don't go anywhere. Oh, these are making these. That's it. That's the only thing that Mark 1s do. So we can pull... Mark 2s need... I want to say they also need... well, let's just look. It's easier. Magnetic coils. Okay, we can pull those from over here. We can build this thing, like, right here. Where are the magnets? Let's pull magnets off the thing. Is that magnets? Yes. Magnetic coils right here. So why don't we just drop this like this, right? Just like we did basically for Mark 1s, and we'll just use this. And then we'll shuttle it over to that. That's what we're going to do. You know what we're going to do? What we'll do is we'll build it and we'll draw the line out that way. Can I do that? I can't. Well, what I can do... what I'm going to do, I'll do this. Let's reverse this. Let's pull him into here. I'll pull it into a box and dump it on this. So let's do this. It's going to be a little bit tricky. How are we going to do this? Good question, my friend. Good question. So why don't we do this? We can pick this up, because this was really for Mark 2s anyway, not for Mark 1s. We don't need this anymore. It can go, it doesn't have to go up and over, because we don't need this or that. We don't need any of that. What we need to do, and we don't need this, we want this to run directly into there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade this so we don't have to any weird stuff going on. Let's upgrade that so it's a Mark III belt. Then we can pull off the Mark III belt and we can say, okay, I want you to use Mark 1 engines, and I want you to do it to here, and then we're going to just put it straight into there. And then we're going to fill this box that already contains Mark 1 engines, which we don't have any space for if we do pick it up. Okay, let's drop some stuff. Let's drop a couple of boxes, not like that. We only need one, really. Okay, there we go, and we'll pick up this guy. And then we're going to drop him again, but we're going to do it a little bit closer, and then we're going to export straight out into this guy. This is what we're going to do. Yeah, we'll do it like this, I guess. Bring this down. Tell it we want... Yeah, you're going the wrong direction, too. So let's pick this whole belt up. And draw this belt from here to there. No, copy belt, draw it. There we go. And then we're going to put in... well, we can get... can we pick up this now? We probably can't. Let's tell it we want 4 spaces. Right? Because we might need some of these for our person at some point. Pick the rest of that up. Now we have all of our supplies at hand, so let's do this. And then we're going to do another belt out, but this one's going to run right side by side of this. Well, this is going to be the out belt for this. So let's move the bot. He's kind of in the way now. This is going to be the out belt for the Mark 2s. So we'll go around. We're going to have to go up and over this guy, but that's okay. We're going to go up and around, and we're going to go up and over. But what I want to do is I really like that special trick thing that we do, so it doesn't take up a lot of space. So we'll draw this out to here, and then we'll draw this guy like this. We're going to side load this thing. so that if there's something coming out of the interstellar, that we'll use that first. Let's do that. So now we can pull in, that's the outbound belt, right? So this is going to be the inbound belt of the engines. That's too close. That's okay though. We can do it like this. Right, like that. And this guy's just going to have to go out one. He's just going to have to go with the flow here. Again, this is a build that won't stay around forever, so we don't really care. All right, now let's set up some good old-fashioned production right here on Nether. We might need a power thing there. Maybe not. Let's just put one in anyway. You're going to make Mark IIs, which I thought we wouldn't have to do anymore, but with the power issue we have, because we don't have Mark IIs, we have to do it. We don't really have a choice. All right, so let's start plumbing this thing. Let's do Mark IIIs on the way in, and then we'll do Mark Is on the way out to conserve a little bit of power, like we've been doing. I kind of like that. Cool, that means we don't need that. All right, so now all we need to do is tell it to give us these. And it should start building. Let's put a couple more of those, because it looks like we can't keep up. Well, what we can do... we could have moved this up. Why is this not working? Stay in build mode. We probably should just wrap this around. Why don't we kill this and move the box again? Actually, that means we're probably going to need to put a box down, so this is probably fine. Let's get out of God mode. The God mode is messing us up. Alright, actually the God mode is working, we just keep getting out of the build mode. Alright, let's move this guy. See how it gets out of build mode? Stay in build mode, bro. We're going to wrap this around. This makes it way easier. That way we don't have to feed this thing. And then we're just going to put a box here. I don't know if a box will fit here now. Yeah, it will. Okay, sweet. And we'll tell it to pick up... Well, first, let's drop these. Well, we have them. Okay. Let's tell it we want 4... After this, we're going to fix our power issues. Alright, let's put all those in there, and then let's pick up our old box. And again, we got to get back in build mode, because this thing is stupid. Alright, here we go. Mark III sorter. We want one going in to supply us with some of those if we need them. And then we're just going to copy this guy like a million times. So there's 4, and then we're going to need probably a power cable or a power plug dude right here. And then we're going to make another long line of these. Let's move these guys. Oops. Again, get into build mode, guy. Don't move around. What are you doing? Alright, let's just... Whoa! God mode. Kind of stinking it up for us. Kill that. No, seriously, kill it. Alright, and then we'll just do that. It's totally fine. Okay, so let's draw these out. I don't know how far. I have no clue. Let's just draw a bunch of these out. And I know the return belt is going to have to be like this. Totally fine. Doesn't really matter because what we can do is we can copy this. So what I want to do is get back into God mode. I hate when it does that. Well, we can't do it here. We don't have 2 of these. All right, let's just build more of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're just doing this the old-fashioned way. Then one of these, we're gonna build them again. I think that's exactly how many we need. Perfect. And then we need one of these in the end here. All right, that's close enough. That's actually right on the fault line, so that's actually perfect. All right, now let's connect the inputs. There we go. And now we have a nice set of Mark IIs. At least we have some coming in. Let's hook this up. It looks like it didn't hook up. There we go. There. Now, if we get stuff coming off of the interstellar, which we aren't right now because it's totally jammed up, we need more power, we will be good to go. So at least we have that going. So now we should be getting some stuff coming over here. We need belts. We need tons of stuff. See, this is going to take a while now to rebuild. And the problem really is, well, we got no warpers. How are warpers doing? We have none. We have 0 warpers. So warpers are out. Our whole system's going to shut down. Luckily, Nether kind of keeps us going, so we don't have really an issue with Nether, at least. So now we have belts coming out, belt Mark IIs, which are going to feed our belt Mark IIIs. Our whole system can run now, finally. But really what we need it to do is build accumulators. That's really where our problem is. Now we're going to be eating engines from the other planet when warpers are out. I wish it would stop doing that. So we're going to eat through these engines. We're going to have to rebuild our whole thing. I really kind of refuse to do that. I don't really want to do that. Well, let's go check our power supply now that we're up here. Let's go look at this thing. I mean, we could probably take this out. Nobody's doing anything. That's just consuming power for no reason. Let's rip this build out. Does this guy have anything? No, he doesn't have anything. Let's just kill him. He's just... lack of space? It's one ore. Oh, okay, I got these guys. Delete. Delete. I don't know, delete these two. Who cares? There's two of them. I have all these engines. Delete, delete, delete. We don't need... well, we probably did need those, but it's fine. That's good. There we go. And now I can just kill this. And inventory. Maybe we can clear this guy out. Delete. Cool. Let's pick this whole build up. That's going to help. We'll just leave all these wind turbines, though. They generate power. Alright, how's this guy doing? And do we have warpers? They have some warpers here. That's good. That means he can send these out to the other planet. How's charging going? We're not at max. That's good, at least. How's this guy? Ah, our swarm is dying. 16,000? Shouldn't be dying. Seems fine. I think we're doing alright. It's just, we just don't... and we got plenty of dudes to charge. So that's good. We just sent 600 over to some planet. That's good. Maybe we'll be good now. Maybe this will kind of all get moving again. I turned off some of the super magnetic rings. That probably helped a lot, because I think that was just chewing up our system. Let's see how we're doing over here. Are things starting to back up a little bit? Probably not. Looks like we don't need these. Well, we need it for that. This guy's done now. So he's not consuming any Mark IIs anymore. That's good. Let's upgrade this belt. Well, we don't need to. It doesn't need to be upgraded. So these are Mark II belts going into Mark III. How are we doing on those? It's building up pretty quickly. So maybe we're not in too bad of a spot here. This also consumes 2s. Man, a lot of stuff consumes those 2s. And then we're going to have to do these guys. They all... nope, those are super magnetic rings, which we have not tons of, but we have a lot. That's good that they're producing these again. Yep, we're building them up, and I think we just move them over. A lot of capacity in our system right now for these. We increased it by like 10,000. Like, you know, 1,000 on this planet, 2,000 on that planet. So this is totally fine. We're now producing these again. Looks like we got Mark IIs to be flowing this direction. Why don't we put some Mark IIs... why don't we put some over to this guy? So we can start getting some of these again, because we're going to be out of these ships pretty soon if we don't. Which means we should be getting some orbitals. Let's get out of God mode for this. Alright, let's pick a couple of these guys up, I guess. Some of these guys are doing nothing, pretty much. Okay, he's still hitting stuff. Okay, those guys are still hitting stuff, too. Really can cut this whole thing off. And we got a couple of these orbitals coming out now. Good. We can get those down and start mining up some of that hydrogen. But these guys, this is, well, it's not a problem yet, but it will be. We're going to have to send some stone over here. We're going to have to hook this up to an interplanetary. How are these guys doing? Totally fine. What about over here? Totally fine. Everybody's good. Everybody's good here, too. Oh, this guy needed about 200 of those. That makes sense. We're sending those over to the orbital build. Orbital collector build. That's fine. All right, so everybody over here is doing well. No issues here. Everybody's doing good here. We obviously almost always producing these dudes, but it's using steel. It's using really low-level components, so we don't really care about that. All right, sweet. What do I have on me? Let's start thinking about a build here. Well, really, we need our power going. We really need to monitor and baby this thing until we figure out what's going on. But I want to get probably another Mark I going over on the other planet. But it's pointless until we can get the power generation going. Maybe we're trying to just generate too much stuff. Maybe it's time to move to Casimir crystals and just get some green science going. You know, maybe it's time to mine up some... Well, we have the opticals. Can we make Casimir crystals here and just get like a green science thing going? Casimir crystals, right? We can do all that, no big deal. We want the hydrogen, right? The Casimir crystals help make this, which means we need this plate. Again, we just need a really kind of a small little build going with this. I know we have titanium over here. And then when we get a little bit of that going and kind of get the green science going a little more, which I'm not sure, what's that going to help us with, though? The Dyson swarm? Can't we do that right now? Let's look. Can't we do a Dyson Sphere right now? We can. We have the launchers. We're making well, quantum chips is what we don't have. Quantum chips. Quantum chips. What do we need for that? Where are you, quantum chips? There they are. We were going to rebuild our chip assembly. We need those matrix things anyway for quantum chips. We need these plane filters. Titanium glass to plane filters to, well, Casimir crystals we can also make on that, because there's going to be a planet for inorganics, and this stuff's going to be on there. Inorganic assembly. And stuff like hydrogen and things like that. Why don't we go set up some of these orbital collectors? Let's start getting that hydrogen going for Casimir crystals. We're going to start working on that next. But we need more power for that. Our system just can't take that much. We can't be sending that many accumulators. We don't have enough warp dudes right now. Well, let's just grab all these and start setting them up. They actually run for free, so we might as well. Oh, good. We're making warpers again. That's what I was really worried about, that our whole system was going to shut down because we didn't have any warpers. So we didn't give this guy any dudes, so let's give him some dudes so we can send things around. Let's say you can do it at 10%. Well, this guy needs to be maxed. Perfect. Because he's supplying the whole... everybody. He's supplying everybody. So we're building up warpers. And we're building up... What's making these guys? Ah, yeah. We're building more of... Are we building these guys? What are these things called? The particle containers? Not really. What's going on with our Mark IIs? We don't have any Mark 1s? I bet you ran out of Mark 1s. Yep. Now we're out of Mark 1s. We're not getting anything now from that planet. What's going on? Is it because we just set up a new planet with a bunch of, like, give me 2,000 accumulators or something? Alright, so we're getting a bunch. We just can't charge them fast enough. What's our charge level at? 31. Let's set up a couple more chargers, because now it looks like we have more capacity. Alright, so we also could probably put down a couple more, let's put down a couple more of these dudes too. We're going to need a little bit more foundation. Do I have any? I think I do. Let's reduce this. Yeah, I have 14,000 foundation now. Let's build some more of this. We don't want to have any issues here. I'm going to put some more spheres, or I mean collector ray receivers down at the bottom there. Let's build 2 more of these guys probably, because I'm going to put some more ray receivers down. This is doing pretty good, though. I mean, for what we're doing some pretty big builds. Let's do 4 more of these just to make sure they never run out, especially since I'm going to put down a couple more ray receivers at the South Pole, which means I probably need to put those on the bus, or on the mart. Let's get these guys down. I think that's correct. Yep. Splitters. And got plenty of dudes to charge with, so... Let's get more of these guys running. Alright, and in. There we go. And then outbound. Is outbound on the same one here? Yeah. Outbound's no problem. Oh, here we go. Outbound. Let's just draw this whole thing so the bots can get to work. There we go. Okay, good. 4 more of them set up. And they're doing it 25. That's about what I want. That's about what I want. So if our power bumps up, like I'm about to do, we have guys that can charge these dudes. I wonder how many chargers we're doing a minute now. Let's look at that. Per second. Let's look at per second for these guys. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on this planet. 10 minutes left. Good. We just got to fix this, man. We're in fix mode right now. Okay, here we go. 6 per minute. Oh, we're doing 241 per minute. How much work can we do per second? Nope. Where's per second? There is no per second. So per second, that's about 4 per second. 4 per second, that's not bad. It's not enough, that's for sure. Let's go put some more, we don't have any ray receivers, do we? No. We need ray receivers over here. I'm not sure we're ever going to actually be able to make them because we run out of everything, but let's look and see what it takes to make ray receivers. Everything under the sun and stuff we don't even have close by. Steel, silicon, those collector guys. Maybe I'm making them over here. Is this already on the mart? I feel like I've made these already. Sails? Nope. Sails are right there. Who's going on here? Oh, that guy. Yeah, because we're moving it around. We got 2 more things we can collect over here. We got these guys. What do we got over here? Got processors. And we got another one of those guys. So we could probably actually do it right here. What we can do... We could probably pull off this box and bring it over here and build them right here. Well, we'd have to move these belts up a little bit, which would be totally fine. They're kind of in the way anyway. Well, we could actually build it right here up into a box. We only need 2 of them. Let's put our box down. So we're gonna have to move this for sure. Let's move this direction over here. And let's do this, hopefully. Okay, that gets connected. Good. I don't know, we can put one over here too, just for fun. Alright, so we can move this now. We can kind of hook it up over here. There we go. We're just going to use Mark III to do that. I don't really care. Let's just get this belt out of the way. And then we'll go up with it. And then we'll go over to here. There we go. Alright, so that science is connected. Not that we're using it right now anyway. But that lets us build right here. We got 7 minutes to build this. Should be no problems. Let's get rid of the water here. We're just going to put a small build right here for the ray receivers. So ray receivers... Going to come in this direction. Well, we only need 2. That's 1 too high. Let's put a box in first. So this will be our box. Like that. Which means that this guy's going to come up this direction. Well, we only need 2 of these. We're going to need a power pole here. Right there. No, 1 over. And then we're going to need some belt, at least, is going to come in right here. Well, really, it doesn't going to do that. Okay, sweet. Really, the box should be moved over 1 if we're doing this kind of the way we used to do it. Like this. Okay. Now we can put these guys in. And we're just going to tab so this guy doesn't have anything on him. We only need 2 of these. I only want 2. You're not building that anymore. You're building... Oh, dude, this guy has to have, like, 5 inputs. 5. 5. Okay, that means we're going to have to move this out a little bit. These are also going to be inputs. And then we're going to have 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to have 3 more inputs. If we can even do that. Jeez, this is a serious build, dude. And then tab on that. Alright, you're going to build dishes. Ray receivers. And you need 5 components, which is ridiculous. But okay. All right, let's get this set up. We only want one stack of these. Just one, that's it. 2, 1. We only want one for now. All right, so what we have to do is we're going to have to pick up a bunch of stuff. But we only want 2 things working on this. So I'll do that in a second. Let's get everything working, though. We're going to go... we're going to do this. And I don't really care kind of where we do this. Like, that's how we're going to do it. I don't really care what's on what, because it's probably going to take 9 minutes to build. Yeah, so... 20! Man, that's ridiculous. 20. What's this guy got on him? He's got... We need that, right? We need processors. So we can probably run processors along here and under. And then this guy is going to need super magnetic rings. Because I don't think we have any of those locally. Let's make sure we don't. Any super magnetic rings around here? Nope, that's transporting something else. Nope, that's all raw stuff. Nope, super magnetic rings, we're going to have to get them out of here. So let's say you want super magnetic rings. How many do we want? I don't know, 200? We don't want to take a whole bunch of these. We want max load on the drones, though. What are drones doing anyway? 70? Okay. Let's give this guy some drones. I don't know why he doesn't have any. So we're going to demand these. We're also going to demand... I think steel and silicon we can probably get pretty close by. And we can get... Yeah, we can... Okay, so really we... Silicon or steel? We can request one of those 2 things. Silicon or steel? Which one? Steel is right there. Glass is there. Steel is right here. We could probably split off that. Can't believe we're still building steel on planet. Nope, that's not it. So this is silicon. Local supply, remote demand. Why don't we tell it we want 2,000 of this, actually. It's weird that we're only getting 1,000. Let's get 2,000 iron ingot, or titanium as well. Alright, so we can get... We'll get steel from here. It's going to be kind of funky to get it, because we got to put a splitter in here. Actually, no, we don't. Let's do this. Oh, that's steel right there. Okay. Actually, why don't we split it off right here? And go up and over. Should steel be on the inside? Yeah, probably. We'll put steel on that inside belt. So what we're going to do is we're going to split steel off right over here. In fact... we would have to do it over here. That's not a good idea. We can do it over here. That's a lot of belts to go over, though. If we just have one more thing right here, we can do it. This is becoming a spaghetti nightmare, I have to tell you. We're going to move this guy, because we need a splitter right here. Alright, we're just going to do a splitter right here. Let's just get it done and over with. We can do that. That would be not bad, actually, because we got to go over those guys anyway. Let's go around with this to feed the dudes. Feed this guy back out like that. And then we're just going to use Mark III to go this way. Up and over all these guys. And then something like this. And over. And then we're going to go down with it. We're going to do that special trick thing because I really like doing that. We're going to go in right here. So let's actually pick this up because it's actually going the wrong direction now. Something like that. But not yet. Let's copy this guy over so we can see exactly how far we need this to be. There we go. So let's build. Nope, wrong direction. This is going this way. Let's cut this stuff off. We don't need that. Alright, sweet. Let's get this power pole kind of reset, because that is incorrect. What am I doing here? What's going on? God damn it. I can't see, because now the light, like, I can't, the sun just went down, and now I can't see anything. Alright, because I haven't turned my lights on in my house yet. Alright, cool. We have that. Now we've got, let's request silicon, 200. Well, let's do 400. 400's fine. Demand, that should come over right away. Okay, cool. Silicon can go on the inside as well, but over here. And this is super magnetic, right? Super magnetic needs a lot too, but that's okay. We're gonna do those both on the inside over here. So we're gonna say this is super magnetic rings, and then after this we're gonna be done. I don't think this is gonna do anything yet till we fix our problem, but that's okay. I want to get this thing on the bus because I'm just tired of building these by hand. So there we go. We got 2 more of our inputs. We got 1 more input over here, which, man, we can't go under that. Let's go 1 more so we can go underneath it. Let's go up like that, and I think we can get underneath that now with a line just right here. Yeah, we can. See, that's really cool. Okay, let's go down with it though. We should have started down from the beginning. And then we got to get processors in here. Our processors are right there. So we'll have to go up and over and down and over like that. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care how we do it. I just want to get it done. All right, there's those guys' input. Let's get, nope, that's conveyor belt. Let's get a sorter on there. Let's rehook this up. And then let's get processors coming out of here. Let's do it on the inside if we can. Well, we can't do that because it's in the way. So let's go. We're gonna have to do it out here. Is what it is. Okay, let's go to there with processors. Then we're gonna go up and over like we were doing. We're gonna go up and over like this. Oh, okay, we can go underneath right here actually. See, I hate the up down. This is why I don't like it. We're actually gonna have to come out over here. This is lame, but okay. This is such a funky build, but it doesn't matter. I'm tired of building these by hand. All right, over to here, then we're gonna go up. So let's go up. We're gonna go up to here. This guy's in the way now. Let's just draw it here. I'll draw it back in a second. Then we're gonna go all the way over like that. Oh, we can't because there's something in the way. Should have put steel on the inside. We're gonna change this. Steel will be on the inside. Let's just go back to here and kill this. Let's kill this whole line. We're gonna put processors there. All right, processors coming in hot. Down. Just coming in all the way down here. Like that. And then steel will go on the inside. And I don't care that it needs more. I really just don't care at this point. I just want to get this done. Up and over like that, and then down and there, and then like this. All right, that's in. Back this guy up 1. That's in. And then if we have super magnetic coils, we should be making them now. Oh, these are backward as well. Let's fix that. Where's there, right there, I think. There we go. Now all we need is super magnetic coils, and we'll be making these things. We don't have any super magnetic coils. So, there's that. That one planet is totally foobarred. I don't know why we don't have power. Why don't we have power? We're gonna have to reset up our whole line of motors down here. I felt like we had plenty of power going on, but apparently we don't. I'm gonna have to make some of those by hand. Well, we're gonna do that next episode. And then I'm gonna set up those ray receivers. And then hopefully we'll be charging enough and getting our whole system running. Then we're gonna have to move to green science. We're gonna have to start a Dyson Sphere to collect more power. There's really no way around it. I can probably put more dishes on other planets as well. We don't need to charge. Like on Rummy and Cowboy 1981, we can put dishes there that just collect directly. We don't have to do the charging thing and ship them all around and stuff like that. So I'll be looking into that for next episode. As always, stay frosty.